Plano, Texas, known as the City of Excellence, with a great historic downtown area, a west side that offers an unmatched Texas shopping experience, great job opportunities, and for sending student athletes on scholarship to Division I in all sports every single year. In this video, we're going to cover the top 5 reasons to move to Plano, Texas, so you can decide if this lifestyle is right for you. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mike Harrison, your local realtor in Texas, and I've helped many clients buy and sell right here in North Texas. If you want to know what it's like to truly work, live, and play in the Dallas metroplex, go ahead and hit subscribe and stay tuned for videos every Sunday and Thursday around 12 p.m. For reason number 1, we're going to have Plano's great shopping and dining experience. Starting with Legacy West, over 40 specialty shops including Louis Vuitton and Gucci. There's a nice vibe over in this area of Plano. To each their own though, be careful. You can spend a lot of money over here before it's even time to get a Starbucks coffee. We also have the shops at Legacy. This is one of the hallmark shopping experiences in all of DFW. I personally just bought some Jordan 3s over here just the other day. I couldn't find these black cement 3s anywhere except within the shops at Legacy. You also have the shops at Willow Bend. This offers some of the highest end shopping in North Texas that has over 125 stores. As far as restaurants go, you have over 1,000 restaurants in Plano, anything from fine dining to quick dining. You name it, there are plenty of options here. You have the Legacy Food Hall. This is located within Legacy West, and it's quick dining to get you in and out for your day. It was also ranked number 2 out of the top 10 food halls in the whole United States. After you spend a fortune at Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or one of these other specialty stores, get your grub on over here and maybe grab a cocktail upstairs so you can wash away all of your concerns after the money you just spent. Personally, my favorite place to eat in Plano is over at Urban Rio on 14th Street. They have great Mexican food, great drinks, and they have great live music over there on the weekends. Speaking of Urban Rio, it's over there on the east side of 75 near the historic downtown area. While I'd suggest downtown McKinney takes the gold for the best downtown in all of DFW, downtown Plano's not shabby at all. It's pretty nice here. You've got the local businesses, the arts district, old school barber shops, public art installations, and a lot of boutique shops. You also still have the old red bricks in downtown, making you feel a part of Plano's history. Historic downtown Plano has become a great destination to eat, play, shop, and live, as it's a vibrant community of urban living, galleries, event venues, performing arts, plus unique shops and restaurants that are independently owned and operated. If you think you sound like Drake or Beyonce while singing in the shower, you have karaoke nights in the McCall Plaza. You've got free yoga, free concerts, and even stand-up comedy for aspiring comedians. Many service-based businesses are located here, and plus you can't forget about the Railway Museum. This is a free history museum owned by the City of Plano and features interactive exhibits on electricity, science, and the history of the City of Plano and the Texas Electric Railway. They also offer guided tours through historic Car 360. Our second reason to consider moving to Plano is going to be the great neighborhoods in the city. Let's first start with the granddaddy of them all, the home run hitter of Plano neighborhoods, and that's going to be Willow Bend. This area has huge trees, large beautiful homes, and very spaced out lots. Willow Bend is arguably the most prestigious neighborhood in all of Plano. Right in this area you also have Willow Bend Lakes, Glen Eagles Country Club that runs pretty much in the middle of this area, and shops at Willow Bend that offer some of the highest end shopping in North Texas, with over 125 stores and located at the intersection of West Park Boulevard and the Dallas North Tollway. In the MLS for the past year, this area has had 65 homes sell. They sold for as low as $740,000 to a high of $4.45 million. The house that sold for $4.45 million only lasted on the market for 4 days. These houses range from 3,200 square feet to as high as 8,400 square feet. You're also about 25 minutes from downtown Dallas if you take the tollway. Many architectural styles over here, a great family community, including some greenbelt walking paths. This neighborhood feeds into Centennial Elementary School, Renner Middle School, and Plano West and Shepton High Schools. This is one of those neighborhoods where you could spend half a day just driving through it and get instantly motivated to level up your game. Which, by the way, if you ever want to get in one of these homes, I happen to know a guy. Our next neighborhood in Plano is going to be Kings Ridge. Kings Ridge is located on the far northwest side of Plano and close to Frisco. You're right down the street from the Toyota headquarters and Frito-Lay. You're also close to the shops at Legacy as well. There are tons of retail and restaurant space nearby, as you're also close to the Sam Rayburn Tollway. And similar to the Oak Point Park, Arbor Hills Nature Preserve is close by for outdoor enthusiasts on this side of town as well. You're going to have quick access to the airports. Residents regard this area as a peaceful, friendly, and overall great location, along with beautiful ponds for a Plano community. There are 2 fountain ponds and tree-lined walkways. It was actually recognized by Plano Magazine in 2017 as the hidden gem of Plano. Not only that, but in 2016, the City of Plano named this neighborhood a platinum neighborhood. Home values have appreciated very well over here the last few years. In the last year, there have been 18 sales in this community ranging from $610,000 to $2.25 million. The square footage of these homes range anywhere between 2,300 square feet to approximately 5,900 square feet, and the HOAs range between $800 and $900 annually. Many of these homes have that castle look, which I'm personally a sucker for, especially if it's on a corner lot. The homes here were built from the early 2000s to the late 2000 decade, and some of this neighborhood bleeds over into Louisville ISD, so you'll have Hicks Elementary, Arbor Creek Middle School, and Louisville Hebron High School as your likely school choices for this neighborhood. Our third reason to consider moving to Plano is going to be its convenient location within the DFW metroplex. Plano is located in Collin County, and it's bordered by Allen on the north side, Frisco on the west side, Wiley on the east, and Richardson as you head south. Plano is only 21 miles north of Dallas. It's only a 35-minute drive to AT&T Stadium and Globe Life Field for Cowboys games, Rangers games, and many huge concerts. It's an hour south of the incredible Choctaw and Windstar casinos in southern Oklahoma. And if you're traveling, DFW Airport and Love Airport are only about 25 to 30 minutes away. And Plano and Frisco are right next to each other, so if you're into golfing, you're also right next to the brand new PGA of America headquarters location in Frisco. With the downtown art district and the corporate presence, Plano has a vibe for everyone. The east side of Plano is more known for its historic downtown area, and the west side of Plano is known more for its commercial development. Plano is also one of the 12 Dallas suburbs that houses DART stations. You can hop on the DART train at Parker Road on the east side of 75, and there's also a stop in downtown Plano. So if you live within a few blocks of downtown Plano and work or hang out anywhere from Plano to downtown Dallas, as far west as downtown Denton, southwest all the way to Fort Worth, it even goes pretty far southeast through Garland and downtown Rowlett, or even on the older east side of downtown Dallas at Deep Ellum, then on to Fair Park. You literally don't have to drive at all to get around here. Our fourth reason to consider moving to Plano is going to be its highly reputable school district. Niche.com gave Plano an A+ rating, ranking it number 16 out of 100 different school districts for diversity, and the number 17 overall best school district in Texas. For high schools, you have Plano East, Plano West, Jasper High School, Shepton, and then C.A. McMillan High Schools. There is a huge variety to choose from with 44 elementary schools, 16 middle schools, 6 9th through 10th grade high schools, and then 3 senior high schools. There's a 15-to-1 student to teacher ratio, which is lower than the national average of 17-to-1, suggesting that students that attend Plano will get more individualized attention than the national averages. The average SAT score in Plano is 1280, much higher than the national average of 1060, and then the average ACT score in Plano is 29, compared to the national average of 20. I competed in sports against Plano East Senior High when I was growing up, and they were good at pretty much all sports. They have 11th and 12th grade, housing approximately 3,100 students, and it's ranked within the top 5% of public high schools in Texas. Plano East offers a ton of options between basketball, football, baseball, softball, volleyball, bowling, lacrosse, cross country, track and field, golf, gymnastics, soccer, swimming, tennis, and wrestling. There are many other reasons to consider a lifestyle here, but for this video, our fifth and final reason to consider moving to Plano is going to be the strong local economy and the job opportunities here. Texas has the second strongest economy in the whole U.S. according to many reports. Cities like Plano and Frisco are a big part of that. Companies like FedEx, Liberty Mutual, Toyota, and Ericsson are several major employers that have set up a large corporate presence here. So if you're not one that likes to go to downtown Dallas every day, Plano has convenient career opportunities located right within the city. Their unemployment rate is low, and it usually hovers between 3.2 and 3.6%, and the job market in Plano is expected to increase by 44% in the next decade. I've mentioned in previous videos that before real estate, I used to take the DART train to downtown Dallas every day for my corporate job. And the activity downtown, the networking opportunities, and the busyness, it was all cool at first, but after a while, it just got to a point where it was exhausting. I felt like I always had to be on and be sharp, and then I'd go home exhausted after 6 or 7 p.m. Whereas with Plano, the vibe is a little bit different. It's a little bit more laid back. Now that we've covered 5 reasons to move, let's talk about the most important piece, how to win an offer in this ultra competitive market. And it's one thing for us realtors to show you around North Texas, whether it's homes or the top 5 neighborhoods of this city or that city. In my opinion, it's very important that we show you the X's and O's, so what we're about to quickly cover are helpful ways to ensure your offer stands out. These are not the rules, and there are going to be some exceptions. Rather, these are some guidelines to help ensure that your offer stands out if and when you come across a multiple offer scenario. First, we need to ensure you are prepared on a couple of things. Number 1, you must ensure you have a conventional pre-approval. Although they're going to be homes that are going to easily qualify for FHA, a conventional loan is going to put you in the best position to win. We can get into all of the reasons why in another video, or you could speak to a local lender about this. But long story short, if you're in a multiple offer scenario, a conventional loan is going to offer more assurance because it signals way less red tape to the seller than an FHA offer. A second thing you need to be financially prepared for is to still pay your down payment, some or all of your closing costs, and maybe even a bit above asking price. Paying all of your own closing costs or even up to asking price is not that common in this current housing market. Also, if you're still not willing to pay above asking price, the interest rates are too high, I'm not willing to do that, there are some other terms of the contract that you can squeeze to be a bit more aggressive. I do this often with my clients, but still protect them from harm's way, as it just requires me to work faster. So the typical earnest money is 1%, and the standard option period is 7 days, at least here in Texas. Oftentimes I'll get clearance to make sure that my other partners are working fast, where I say, hey, buyer, let's not pay above asking price. Let's maybe go a little bit below asking price. But let's go ahead and show them more assurance with maybe 1.5% to 2% earnest money. That's fully refundable if certain terms aren't met by the seller. But yeah, we'll go 1.5% to 2% earnest money. And I've got an inspector or two that are very quick to turn around inspections. So we'll go 3-day option periods. That's helped me tremendously in the market where there are multiple offer scenarios and we're not having to pay above asking price. Hell, there have been several times I've offered to lower my commission so that the seller nets more, and it puts my buyer in a better position to win in that multiple offer scenario. These are just a couple of ways you can show seriousness and aggression on an offer without going above asking price. So guys, this is going to close us out on the top 5 reasons to move to Plano. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you have any questions about Plano, would like a tour in person of any of the homes there, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. All of my info is pinned in the top comment below. And guys, do me a favor and go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel, please. And if you currently live in Plano, comment down below your reasons for living here. And lastly, if you want to see what another great North Texas suburb is like, check out this video by clicking here.